Time now for some of the biggest trending stories you'll want to know today. The Baldwins just premiered, but season 2 already up in the air. Plus, the hits keep coming for Ryan Reynolds after former co-stars share what they think of him. To break down the best headlines, NewsNation entertainment expert Paula Froelich is here with the scoop. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
So let's start with this Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni saga that never ends. So on Friday, there's a judge who denied Blake Lively's ask for access to Justin Baldoni's phone records. Do you expect her to address the setback? I guess the judge said it was too intrusive, what she was asking for?
It was incredibly intrusive. First of all, she was asking for records that date back to 2002, which, by the way, a full year before they started even filming. So, you know, I think she thinks the conspiracy went way before they even filmed. But also, the problem is, she was asking for all phone records, and the judge rightfully pointed out, you know what? You can't do that. He's got phone calls between his wife, it may be his therapist. It would violate so many privacy laws, and it was just really ridiculous. So, you know, he said no. That was kind of a setback for her. I also think, you know what? Why didn't she keep all the messages that he had? Like he
did. He kept the receipts, as they said.
Yes,
right.
Exactly. And also, by all accounts, everything was kind of friendly up until the big writer's break. So we shall see, and it's very odd. Now, meanwhile, Ryan has also been dragged into this, not just by Justin Baldoni, who accused him of, you know, just going off and screaming
bullying,
at him,
intimidating,
bullying him. However, he now has several co-stars who have come out and said, yeah, you know, he's not that great. So Ryan Reynolds has always enjoyed this, you know, kind of jovial image of being a nice guy and, you know, just kind of like being sarcastic but sweet and funny. However, now we've got people coming out. Matthew Lawrence this week came out, and, you know, he starred with Ryan in Boltneck. That was all the way back in 2007. However, he came out and said, yeah, no, it was really hard. They had Oscar-nominated producers and directors on this movie. It was kind of like a Frankenstein thing. Matthew Lawrence's character brought Ryan back to life. However, Ryan did not take direction, refused to take direction, and actually tried to play it like a Jim Carrey comedic thing. As Matthew said, he tried to Deadpool the script, and they were like, you know what, knock it off, please don't do that. He got very upset. At some point, he would walk out. Now, Matthew has said that Ryan has matured since then, but they have not worked together since. But there's also another co-star, in fact, a Deadpool co-star that's coming out, TJ Miller. He has also said, he's the guy who plays the bartender in Deadpool 1 and 2. And he had a really devastating quote. And I'm going to ask if we can put that quote up, because it is really interesting. He says, as the character, Ryan was horrifically mean to me. Would I work with him again? No. I would not work with him again. I sort of wish him well because he's so good at Deadpool, and I think it's weird that he hates me. Now...
Wow, okay.
Yes, so Ryan apparently heard that, called up TJ Miller, was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and so apparently
he apologized.
Apparently they're okay now. One does wonder if he called him up because, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on, and he needs to really kind of protect his reputation.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the Baldwins. Speaking about reputation, I know their show aired last Sunday.
Yes, it did.
Critics blasting it before it even aired. What were the ratings like?
The ratings were not that great. So, of course, people tuned in because they wanted to see what all the fuss was about, and also who could resist a little peek into this life. However, the ratings were 25% below TLC's average ratings, and it was slammed. And of course it was. And in this day and age, it is very odd that somebody is showing their children's faces. Alec also looked haggard and exhausted and overwhelmed, while as Hilaria...
7 children, I'm assuming, will do that
100%, but he also, the rest, and also Hilaria just looked like she was enjoying it a little too much. It was just very odd.
All right, Paula Froelich, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.